Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. Happy early Friday. If you're here with me this early in the Discord and the YouTube and the X and the Kick, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us early this morning. We have Gringo El Diablo, okay. On My Soul, Nathanator. Go Hard Greg, Don Burberry. Navy Guy Tomoki, Tiger Trader. Big Guy, Pit Trades, Don Burberry, Nathanator, good morning. What's happening? What's up, Ferrari Phil? Savage Cyrus. Gary. What up? We got Lou, Daily D, NZT, Scott, Mark, Lewis, Love Wetlands, Jericho, Savannah Sam, Ross McGovern, Lewis CM David, Nate Tater, Christian, J Star. Big Guy says it's gonna be a great day. Last day at my job. What's going on? Did you quit? Are you leaving? What's the reason behind that one? ES gonna snipe all-time highs today. Yeah. We definitely smashed through that 740 level we were talking about yesterday. Would have been nice to hold something on. Feeling better? Was I not? I mean, I was just a little stressed yesterday. Putting on big size back to back when yesterday I didn't want to put on big size. So wiring out, so we're going back to the lower limit tables now. We're in the lower limit tables now. We already took a little snipe this morning for 520 bucks. I'll talk about it more when more people show up, but we're back to the low limit tables. I mean, whatever. It'll give me an excuse too to do the YouTube series, that Road to a Million. Oh, from the cold. Yeah. That we're talking about trading. I think so, yeah. I think I'm probably like 97%. My wife ended up getting it. I'm pretty sure it's COVID or some type of engineered lab-grown World Series of Poker version of AIDS or something. Quitting lumberyard job, going to work for father, making more money. Yo, nice. That's what I'm talking about. I love the smooth jazz on a Friday, by the way. These are the jams. Engineered sickness. Dude, it feels like it. It doesn't feel like a regular cold. I mean, so today would be day 14. Or no, that's wrong. It'd be 7 days. So today would be day 12. Day 12. That's why I say like it has to be like a COVID type of thing. Rub a little bourbon on it. I'd get so crunk. Have you noticed a disadvantage using straight to fund it? No, I've noticed an advantage because you don't have to go through the evaluation phase. Turn off the fan? What fan? What do you mean? Rip some lines, it'll clear right up. I don't know about that, dude. I don't think that'd be very fun. Deciding what size straight to funded to get. It really depends on your budget. I only use the 150K straight to funded myself. I got 2 payouts from those bad doggers. 30K in total in 20 days of trading. Now it's only going to be 14 days of trading. I'm going to fire up some new ones probably next week. We got, what do we have right now to trade? We have, let me see here. Trade of 8, which is take profit trader. Come on out. There you go. These are my take profit trader accounts. So as far as props go, I have those to trade. I got wealth charts. So I got these to trade still. And then I got the Ampsetti Jones, the Percy Jackson. So we got 3 different flavors of ice cream today if we want it. Any recommendations? Yeah, I use, that was with Tradeify. We did a stream where it was, I requested a payout and we set a stopwatch timer and I said it was going to take less than an hour to get paid. We got paid, I think it's Rise or Wise. I don't know why there's 2 payment systems called the same thing with 1 different letter. Rise or Wise, whatever it is. We got paid within 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Rise. Yeah, so we actually, like, I live streamed it to show. I mean, I'm sure that Tradeify was probably watching the stream. I don't know. Maybe they weren't. Who knows? But it was literally 2 minutes. I want to say, like, I don't know where the stream is. It's one of the past streams, but I think it was like 2 minutes and 15 seconds or something like that for me to get the second payout. Because the first payout, I had to set up that stupid Rise or Wise or whatever the stupid payment processor is. Had to set that up. But obviously it's not that stupid of a payment processor because it allows you to get paid so quickly. Hey Ribs, good morning. Are you doing any more WSB? Oh yeah. Well, dude, I was sick pretty much for 2 weeks straight. I had COVID. I had like some type of World Series of Poker version of AIDS. What happened to the Percy Jackson balance? Check my Twitter, dog. Took a little payout. We got approved for our payout. we met all the rules to qualify for a payout. So yeah, I do want to do more World Series. What's the instant funding prop? Oh, by the way, on Kick, I don't know if you guys can see this. On Kick, is there like 3 little squares now if you go to the About section? Do you folks on Kick see that? Instant funding prop, by the way, is Tradeify, Jackboy. It's the pinned message. Kicksters, do you see that or no? Or is it only on my end? If it's only on my end, that's an issue. What EMA is that? Oh, that's the VWAP, baby. Okay, on Kick, if you like, there should be like an About button underneath the stream. If you click About, does it not show like 3 boxes now? Or am I like high on drugs this morning? Oh, you're on iPad. Well, how about that? 3 boxes. Okay, cool. And they should be clickable. So anytime there's ever like a question, like, hey, what's the deal? What's the deal? You're on iPhone, doesn't show it. Even if you scroll down? Cool. All right. Well, whatever. Dude, I don't know why I love this song so much. It just reminds me of like a show that came out in the 90s, like Full House or something. I don't know. I just get like 90s family sitcom vibes from this. I don't know. Chills me out. I was going to take 810K out, but then I didn't want to be back at 100. I think 200 is a good kind of like little reset point with the account. You know? How do you think? What do you think? What do you folks think? Do you think 200? I think 200 is a good like reset point You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really know. It's just, it's like kind of going back down to lower limit stakes in poker. I don't know. That's what it feels like a little bit. It's just, dude, I failed my own test yesterday of, like I said, I didn't want to put on big size, and then, oh, there I go, putting on big size. Yeah, it worked out, but like, what about when it doesn't? And I was talking with one of my trading buddies this morning. I was like, hey man, do you think it's like any mystery that like when I go off stream, like when I don't have the stress of streaming, like I'll go from like being up 10K on the day to like 50 or 60K on the day. It's like, that's not a coincidence because I'm not streaming and it's less stressful. So I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, it did hit, but it's not profit. Profit's like 915, 910-ish. Whatever it is. Let's see. After fees? 913. Well, an extra 520 bucks now. So you get me. Let's see here. Hey Rips, I'm curious. NQ had that level at 740, but the current trading contract had us at 780 and we didn't hit it yet. Still a few points to go. Can you show on Bookmap which level is more relevant? Well, I mean, we're just continually pushing up, and it looks like the S&P wants us to swipe 6220. I had a trade on earlier. I didn't leave it on. I'm an idiot. I should have just left that going. I don't know why I didn't. It was only 10 contracts. Pretty stupid. I don't know what I was doing. Like really stupid. I took it off into that push. And then like when it got filled, I was like, that's stupid. So yeah, 780 about to get taken. Which Apex account do you recommend? Is 300K worth? Do you have a code? Code RIPS. RIPSmod will put in, yeah, there's your 780s right there. RIPSmod will put in the link for you. But wealth charts is what I've been using lately. People seem to like it because it gives you all the information, like drawdown, copy trade. You can copy trade with brackets built in, which is cool. 300Ks are way harder to pass, but they give you more room for activities. So it depends on what type of trader you are. I've seen people taking payouts with 50K accounts, 100K accounts, 150K accounts. It just all depends on what your flavor of ice cream is, you know? All depends. Ooh, we are blasting. I did not even realize when you went long. What, this? This was before the stream. I didn't go long. This is before the stream, baby. Look at the time. It's now 8 o'clock. This was back. I just finished writing the memo and I was like, give me a pullback. Got a little pullback and I was like, okay, let's break the highs. Bow, bow. That was it. Stupid small trade. It's hard. Look, it's hard not to feel like I don't know how to describe the feeling, dude. This sucks. I don't know how to describe the feeling. Hope everyone has a green day. I have an appointment this morning and then taking my son to get his driving permit. Yo, that's dope. Which would you do if you were a trader for 1 year? Probably the 50K because it's easier to pass and just trade smaller size, dude. Just hopping on, nice call on that 740. Yeah, it would have been nice if we just had like, I probably could have stayed in that position if we didn't have that pullback right before it resolved. It's just stressful. What's up, Vibe Trade? What's up, Broccoli? Shorted 784. Good luck, Richard. Good luck to you, buddy. Think I'm a copy trade 250K straight to fund it. I like that. Just take it slow, man. Take it slow. I'm going to fire up some Tradeify accounts next week, I think. You're so very suspicious of any longs here. Talk to me. Why? What makes you superstitious? Suspicious. Just swang it. Let it clap. Let it hit your legs. Trump market only goes up. Yep. What it is, ho? What up? I haven't heard that song in a minute. That was a great song. Who sings that? It's not David Banner, is it? Is that David Banner? What it is? What is that David Banner? Dude, that song Like a Pimp. Is it Little John? Why do I think that was David Banner? Maybe David Banner did like a remix of it or something. Yin Yang Twins? What it is? Oh, what up? Wait, what? What's up, Coach Steve? How are you? Welcome to the party. It's a little scrappy. That sounds like, okay. That sounds right. A little scrappy. Yeah, it is a little scrappy. Who said that? Thank you, MJ. Done like some good classic rap. Rips, what usually happens when NQ makes break-even highs or B high? What are makes B highs, rejection, continues zombie rally? What do you mean BE? Break even? What's up, Buckleluck? McGruff? Cash Money Records taking over for the 99 and the 2000. When's your poker episode air? End of July-ish. Sir, do you talk about the news that is coming out all the time, baby? I'm a news-driven events trader. Momentum, news, error, huh? But we got PCE coming out at the bottom of the hour. 26 minutes away, baby. PCE. Now says first day on the stream. Sure. Welcome. We got a lot of new folks in here. Congrats on your payout, goated. Yeah, thank you. If I would have had the wherewithal to not trade 100 contracts yesterday, then I probably would have not taken the, I don't know. It's like a bittersweet feeling because like whole numbers and numbers are a thing, and now it looks like less numbers, and I don't know. It's a weird feeling, and I'm gonna trade smaller again. I think I want my max position size at this balance to be like cap would be like 25 contracts, but realistically it should be like 15 till I get out of the weeds. Like 250K would be getting out of the weeds, I think. I didn't keep any contracts on overnight, no. Nada. I'm up $520 today. I traded 10 contracts into that little push. That's it. Where do you go to learn how I trade? Is there a site to check out? Just watching streams if you want to. That's it. You can watch past streams too. You can watch the shorts on YouTube. That's pretty much it. Depending on how the vlogs go, I might have the same team that's doing the vlogs do like a comprehensive, like I would love to release like a bunch of free trading courses on YouTube, like multi-part, like well produced. That would be cool, I think. Like releasing like some cool comprehensive trading courses for free. I don't know. That could be cool. Securing 600K. Well, we got 710. What's up, Mike? Yeah, I was thinking about it. Having like, oh, by the way, Richard Harris, nice short, dude. Richard Harris called out the short of 784. We're trading 70s now. 15 points in the money. Nice work, dude. That's dope, man. Nice job, dude. You called it out. Richard Harris is, he's been hanging out in these streams for a while. Really appreciate you stopping through, man. Super dope. Yes, I did. Posted it on my my Twitter yesterday. It's the second time that we've pulled money out. Second withdrawal. What's up, Silent NW? Got that #1 spot. By the way, since the markets are just kind of settling in before the bottom of the hour, can we all do a favor really quick? I mean, it's not a lot that I'm asking. Ripsmod is going to drop a link to the Kick, but I really want to get over 1,000 followers on Kick. I don't know how we don't have that yet. It takes like 5 seconds. You can connect your Google account, which is like 1 click away. I think it's like Google or Facebook. Like you can connect your account really quick. Just drop a little follow over there. We're at 150 away from, and I mean, we should be able to get this in like 1 second. It's like shocking to me that we don't have 1,000 followers on Kick yet. You would be super generous if you released a free course. So many people selling garbage courses. Yeah. I mean, if my vlog team can help me produce something really dope, I think it would be beneficial. And I want to do like a multi-part course where it's like, I would do like a super duper beginner course. And then I could like, once, if the reception for that is good, then we can do like a book map course, like a 8-hour book map course or something like that. I don't know. I get restless when I'm feeling pretty restless right now because just walking you through the psychology, like going from putting on 100 contracts to now putting on like 15 to 20 max size just feels like kind of like a downgrade, but it's necessary. I also firmly believe in divine intervention that like I tested myself yesterday to not put on 100 contracts and then I did. And I feel like if I could have had like a monster losing day in the future or something. I don't know. I just have to believe like there's a reason why everything happens. I don't know. Where in California did you used to live? Rancho Santa Fe. Can't trade news for Apex, right? No, you can. You can trade Apex for news. Is that a new rule I'm not aware of? You can trade Tradeify with news. You can trade Apex with news. TPT is the only one you can't. Tommy Rips, rule breaks lead to more rule breaks. If you set yourself rules that are broken, trust isn't where it needs to be. Dude, and I'm on stream and I'm like, dude, go back and watch yesterday's stream on Kick. And then you just see like how dude, it's not fun, dude. It's not fun. And it's like, my wife said something really interesting to me yesterday. She goes, why are you putting yourself through this mental stress? And I was like, I don't know. I like it in some way, I think. I don't know. Like, why are you doing all this? I don't know. I hate feeling idle, I guess. Richard, you still in that short there, buddy? Put out something we can buy for 200? No, dude. How about for free? How about free? Let's do a free course. See how the free course does. If there's good reception for it. The only thing that I worry about, look, and this is not like, I'm going to do a free course. I want to do a free course. But the only thing I worry about is that like, when you put out something for free, people are like, oh, well, it's free. It's not worth anything. I would make it sick. But then it's like, you're also going to deal with that stupid value proposition where people are like, well, this is free, so it must not be very good. No, I would make it sick. You're out? Good for you, man. Dude, Rancho Santa Fe is nice, man. It is nice, except for when all of your tax dollars don't go to any like fixing of potholes or anything. Pushing yourself. Yeah, but that's the type of person I am. Like, I'm an extremist. I push myself all the time, and I hate being idle. I hate going to the spa and getting a massage. I like always pushing myself in some way, shape, or form. I really do. But like I said on Twitter X yesterday, it's like, if you fly too close to the sun, you're gonna get burned. Like, you're gonna get freaking roasted. And the only way that I can not get roasted, I mean, dude, there's no way that I'm going to do it, but like, I could still put on 100 contracts. Even if you have 100,000 in your account, there's nothing that, like, I have to call them and be like, hey, limit me from 100 contracts. I mean, if I find myself putting on 100 contracts with a 200K balance, like, I probably would wire everything out and put myself on like a month-long probation from trading real money. I can't imagine that I'd be so stupid to do that, but never say never, in the words of the famous scholar Justin Bieber. So true, the amount of flat tires I've gotten, potholes. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's crazy how tax dollars in California don't go to fixing roads. I would pay for a course with your strategy and mindset. No, I would rather do it for free, dude. I just don't want people to think like because it's free, it's not good quality. I think that, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think releasing a comprehensive like multi-part series on YouTube would be dope. Sorry to ask you, and your code is for the ongoing promo, right? Lifetime PA for 140. Yeah. Yep. Code rips. That's the one. Wouldn't your answer to the wife be building my name, building the brand, also maybe some haha points for Twitter? Not like, I mean, but like, I don't need to be pushing it that hard. Like, there's no reason that I needed to trade 100 yesterday. And like, to be honest, well, I mean, let's just say I made the most, I think, but like, I didn't hold the trade. Like, I took it off above 600 because I was so freaking stressed out. I don't know, man. I don't know. Built up my 150K to 210K and I was trading max size 17 contracts. Overconfidence killed me. I wish it would have taken a few days to reset. Lesson learned. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Can you tell us what your max drawdown was? In the account? Like, I don't know, like 70K over time? I think that was the most drawdown the account was ever in, was 70K? I don't know. Whatever was posted on my Twitter, I think I had a 70K losing day. You know? Oh, in that trade? It was, dude, it came down to being up 20K. That was the worst. I did take like a couple little scalps. I think I started the day like down like 6K or something like that. So, what's my Twitter handle? Ripspawn, can you post the link? Bro, do you have any advice to someone who wants to start making trading content? Well, I mean, let me just be real with you right now. I would stay away from making trading content until you've proven that you gotta be profitable. I see so many trading influencers out there that are jumping into being a trading influencer before they're profitable at trading. And I think that's a big problem. And it's fine, like, if you're just like trying to be a buddy for somebody, but like, don't try to like teach people how to trade if you can't trade yourself. Rips, do you ever trade live account? You're looking at it right now. It's what we've been doing for 6 months. But yeah, I see a lot of, there's a lot of trading influencers out there, and it's like, fine. Like, if you're being a trading influencer and you are understanding that like you're providing entertainment for people, great, that's fine. I have no problem with that. But if you're gonna be like a trading influencer and come like with this superiority complex of like, I'm gonna teach people how to trade, and you yourself can't trade, then don't do that. Do whatever you're gonna do, but I'm just saying, like, that's kind of weird. And your mentorship, do you show how to become profitable? I recommend that you just watch the streams for free. I don't recommend that you pay me any kind of money. If you want to support the stream, you can use my code when you're buying prop accounts, if you're buying prop accounts, but outside of that, I do not recommend giving me any money, period. Rule 1 investor says you can make content, but don't publish it. Do it for your own self-growth. Then when you have some solid results and can share in a supportive way, then go for it. Yeah. I mean, people are going to do whatever they're going to do, you know? Silent NW, you're funny. I called 740 at what time? 6:17. Now we're 7:87. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. That feels nice. Wow, we are back below where I exited on that little scalp before I even came live. Cheers from Miami. Good to see you, Gabriel. Brother, it's like that in all industries lately. People are becoming coaches without actually becoming successful themselves. Is it in all industries though? Like, what other industries are we seeing that? Like, because I feel like if you try to do that, like, I'm gonna go be a golf instructor and then you're not good at golf. Like, imagine what that would look like. Like, hey, I'm the what do they call it? The Clubhouse pro or the tour pro? What's the golf guy? I'm a professional golfer. Come learn from me. Like, dude, imagine me trying to teach people how to golf. That would be actually really funny. Club Pro, that's the one. Have I watched Stick yet? No, I don't know what Stick is. What is that? Check out my slice. If you want to learn how to shank the ball or even miss it, dude, I'm so bad at golf. I'm seriously so bad. I hate the sport. I hate it so much. I've done lessons. I've been fitted for clubs. I've had multiple bags of beautiful clubs. Ugh, can't do it. Hate it. Golf show Owen Wilson, Apple TV. No, I gotta watch it. Well, you know, I find it hard to get into shows. I always feel so lazy when I watch shows. I gotta really like it. Like Severance, I liked. You've seen truck driver influencers that can't drive. What is a truck driver influencer, dude? What is a truck driver influencer? Did I miss my calling? I love golf. Everything what goes wrong is your own fault. You can't blame anyone else. Well, I mean, that's the same reason why I love tennis. It's a singular thing. Like, you're not, well, unless you're playing doubles, but that's why I love tennis so much. It's like, you blew the match, it's on you, buddy. It's not the lines, it's not the court, it's not the sliding around, it's you, homeboy. Dude, we are coming down with a vengeance here, by the way. Bottom of the hour news. We got a couple little juicy nuggets of news today, ladies and gentlemen. We have the PCE price index, the core PCE, personal income, personal spending, and then Canada's GDP for April. What's up, Mr. Bugs? Top of this morning. Can you discuss those bubbles in the top left-hand corner? How about we do it like that? So this consolidates price at a certain level. On this bubble right here, there's 130 contracts traded in that moment. The pie chart of the bubble shows you green is on the offer, red is on the bid. So where was most of the activity? You can see right now, slamming into the bid, slamming into the bid. So it's just a way to visualize order flow. What time PCI? I don't know about PCI, but PCE is in 10 minutes, baby. Which F1 is this weekend? Who's this? Wait, I should know this course from this picture. Hold on. What is that name? It's German, isn't it? Oh. Wait. Austria. Wait. Was I close? German, Austria? Isn't that the same kind of? No? Somebody give me a glow. Rips, I would take 1 week break at this moment, but that's me. For what? What do you mean? Wait, what are we talking about? Break for what? Turn down for what? No? Okay. Well, that was way off. Why are we taking breaks? That goes for any industry. I'm going to start a school and teach people how to drive a truck and get a CDL. Oh, wait, but I don't have a CDL. Oh, my goodness. Is this like a big mover, like 50 points? Well, I mean, what was the high there? High was... Let me go over here. 780 evens. Wow. On the ticket. We're moving 30 points. I mean, 30 points feels like a lot when we're slow and grindy. Is that available to us on any level? Is what available? Sorry, I missed what I was talking about. When do you trade? Because I never saw you trade yesterday. Probably the final. I showed the trade final hour or so. You meant the news. Let me see. What was the question? Oh, PC could be very, very insane. It's a big piece of news. It's the Fed's #1 thing that they look at for inflation. So yeah, it could be like a multi-100 point move. It's harder up here at the highs, but like, dude, it can be insane. This is the Fed's #1 indicator for inflation. And the Fed their whole mandate is we need to bring inflation down. So if inflation comes lower, the market will go brah! Bigger than CIP? Oh, and CPI, yes. Yeah, dude. PC is insane. Hedging evals to pass. You're a spicy gentleman there. Your data is delayed on Apex. You just have to sign the data agreement in Trade-Evade. What's up, Eddie's Bong? How are you, buddy? Haven't seen you in a minute. What's your book back column to the far right, if you don't mind me asking? Wait, let me see what shows here. Oh, that's the I forget that you folks can see that when I do that. That's the whole the volume profile to the right is the first one, and then you just have the order book. That's it. And I have the cool colors, blue and red. I don't know. That's it. I forgot you folks can see the column. That's cool. Time does the news come out? 6 minutes and 15 seconds. MC Monaco F1 trip? Yeah, let's do it, baby. They speak German in Austria. That's what I thought. I wasn't way off. You passed 150K in that spike? Yo. You know why I think you passed it, to be honest with you? I think you passed it because you used code RIBS. Just a thought. Just a thought that I had. I wonder how spicy PC is going to be. I probably want to hit the restroom before it comes out. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you are subscribed. Thank you, Broccoli, for the gifted. What are we at right now? 862 followers, really? On Kick? Come on. All right, be right back. Oh, yeah. We're back. What's up to everybody over there on Kick? Are we number one in the category? Don't make me pull the YouTube stream again. So that we have to do Kick. Oh, dude, we're in second place. Come on. Come on. So annoying. All right, so what we're expecting for PCE is personal income at 0.3%, which is 0.8%. The prior read was 0.8%. Personal spending is supposed to be down 10 basis points at 0.1% versus 0.2% prior. I don't know when the meetup's gonna be. I'll keep you posted. You remind me of Captain America? What, like Chris Evans? Is that his name? What am I expecting for the price swing? Big movement. I don't know which way because the number's not out, but I'm expecting a big old movement. Look at the order book getting pretty, surprisingly, NQ order book is actually kind of saucy. 30 seconds right now. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Wow, Black Amex, my man. 25 gifted. Thank you, brother. See, if you're in Kick right now, you would have got a free gifted sub. That's why I say, like, get your Tookus over on into Kick. I don't know why you wouldn't. It's kind of weird. All right, 10 seconds. Good luck, everybody. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Thank you again, Black Amex. Living up to the name, I see. 25 gifted. Thank you. Personal income down negative 0.4%. Personal spending, don't know. PC in line as expected, year over year and month over month as expected. So nothing burger there. Dude, that guy on the sax is blasting that thing. Captain America's Anthony Mackie. Oh yeah. Wait, is he? I thought he was a different version. I thought he was like Red Skull or something like that. I haven't watched any of the Marvel movies in so long. How do you like Kick? I like it a lot. I'm probably gonna do an IRL stream today. Because it's Friday and why not? Dude, Broccoli, you're leading every single leaderboard, by the way. Hats off to you, buddy. So dope. Congrats on yesterday's monster trade. Thank you, dude. Someone knows market going higher. I mean, well, we're not yet. Maybe there's an opportunity on a pullback here. But we're drilling right now. I mean, the news is not that bad. I mean, you know what? It's not good because we didn't improve, right? Ferrari versus Raptor. I don't got a Raptor, dog. Oh, you got a Raptor. You wanna blast it? We did drive in the Ferrari in both of the streams, both of the IRL streams so far. Maybe we take the Bentley for a cruise. Ribs, you were making the market yesterday? No, not even close, dude. It's a lot of contracts, but certainly not making the market. No. Yeah, we're coming down on that. The only reason that I can say that we're coming down is because we didn't see improvement in PCE. Like the fact that we came in, what was the prior read? The year over year was revised higher for the PCE, so. Just had my Apex renew at 90% off with your code from a couple months back. LFG, nice. Right on. Way to save. SF90 sounds nice, LOL speed limit. It's crazy, right? We're always driving the speed limit. Trading 100 contracts? Yes, we did yesterday and the day before that. Not fun to do live on stream. Very stressful. It's fine to do off stream, but like on stream, talking people through price while being cognizant that there's a bunch of people, thousands of people watching you is not like the easiest thing. But there's a sick part of me that enjoys like that challenge. That's why I push myself so hard. I didn't look stressed. Well, hey, you can see sweat coming off my brow at some point. Like, dude, you want to see the face of me stressing? Watch the pullback before we get the rally back above 600. The literal like Euro close pullback where I was like, why didn't I just close? And I'm literally holding 100 contracts, and I think it was a $70,000. I was up like 100 or 110, and then I go from being up that to like up 20x, 20, 22, 24, 20 something thousand. You can watch my face in that moment if you don't think I look stressed. So. But yeah, I mean, this is, if you're just showing up now, we reduced the balance back down to 203,000 now. So took out 710 yesterday, and that's going to, we made $520. I know, like 520 is still like, look, I'm not like, that's a nice lunch, a nice dinner, unless you're getting like something crazy, but like no alcohol, decent dinner. I'm not going to say like, I'm not happy about that, but like we took a little scalp, whatever. But I'm certainly like, I can put on 100 contracts, but I'm not going to put on 100 contracts with 203. The goal right now is spin up 203 to 250. That'll feel like the next accomplishment. And then 250 to 300, 300 to 350, etc. Ran a trading room for 20 years, trading a bunch of contracts live in front of your people could be super stressful. It is, dude. It really is. It's like, and anybody who tells you otherwise is, I don't know, psychopath or liar. I don't know. I'm sure there's somebody out there that can do it, but like, I mean, I think I'm okay with it, but it's just, it doesn't change the fact that it's like insanely stressful. Like sometimes I just want to like, I want to just focus. Like I just want to focus on what I'm looking at, you know? Why the move to Kick? Working out something special. That's all I'm going to say. Did you get a new account? No, I just withdrew from it. I withdrew 710 yesterday. Same account, same number. Can't even take a full NQ contract without stressing. Well, I mean, trade on the micros. You'll get there. There's also a lot of people too that will live their whole lives without being able to be super risky. And that's okay. Like, if you are only able to risk $1,000 on a trade, you can still be profitable over time, and trading can make for a fantastic either main income source or side hustle. And that's okay. Like don't let any like trading's gonna be different for everybody. Like there's some people who will never be able to risk more than 10,000 on a trade, 100,000 on a trade, 200,000. Like there's levels, right? And that's okay. Just knowing yourself is half the battle, really. Why do you trade such big size with so much risk? Because you can make a lot of money doing it. What do you mean? So I'm up $900 and something thousand, $913,000 taking risks. Well, why would I not? Taking a payout once market close today. Good for you, Dakota. Nice, Dakota Pebworth. Took the restrictive plate off. Keep it on the down low though. Wait, for what? What did you take off? Do you have a suggestion of someone who does one-on-one calls, understanding, or sorry, I'd like to discuss everything I have going on. I did one-on-ones for a little bit in Clubhouse, but then like they were supposed to be 15-minute one-on-ones, and then like a lot of them ran to like be an hour or more than that, and I was like, I can't do this. And just became overwhelming, so I stopped doing it. So there you go. Welcome, Jay Torres. Appreciate you being here. The Red Dragon talking about driving fast. Dude, I always drive the speed limit. What are you talking about? Always the speed limit. Yeah, I can't, like, I'll do one-on-ones when we have a meetup here in Vegas and can like chat with people, you know? What's up, Giovanni? How are you, buddy? What's up, Steve? Dude, 740 is crazy, huh? 740 is the previous quarter high, right? Yep. I wonder how the market is going to be today. Now that we've had the PC, we sold off into it, but we found a whole mess of bids. We're still bidding above 62.10 in the S&Ps. There was news that came out this morning. Does anybody know what the news was that caused this? Right here. I mean, it looks insignificant now. Let me go full screen here. It looks somewhat insignificant because we rallied so hard after it, but does anybody know what this was from? Is anybody paying attention to this? What caused this? No, this right here, 7 o'clock this morning. I don't know why it's... Hold on, let me do this. I gotta fix this. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this one. There we go. Right here at 7 o'clock. Nope. 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 Nobody got it. Nope. Yeah, Steve got it. Nice work. I'll read you the headline. Not a lot of people, I think a lot of people miss this one, but Trump administration is readying a package of executive actions aimed at boosting energy supply to power the U.S. expansion of AI. Holy smokes, what a headline. That gave you Trump, gave you energy, expansion, and AI all in the same freaking headline. Isn't that crazy? Dude, and then the weird thing was Bissent dropping that whole like, oh yeah, we made a deal with China, by the way. Like, what? Wait, you did what? Like, what? What are you talking about? When did that happen? Do you gamble besides poker? No, not anymore. I used to play baccarat, used to play blackjack. I just don't find it fun anymore. Like, I don't know. As I got older, also like a big deal is like not drinking. When I used to go to Vegas, I'd drink like a fish when I used to drink. I used to party so hard, dude. I drink like a fish, and like if you're playing baccarat or blackjack, you can get like, depending on what type level of play you have, but like you can get really nice alcohol. I used to get Don Julio Real. I used to get, what was it? Louis 13. Like depending on your credit levels and all that, right? Can't just like walk into like the $15 blackjack table and be like, oh, give me a 3 figures Louis 13, you know? But you know, if you play at the win, you have a good credit line, gamble a lot, play like you're good hourly, you can get top shelf alcohol. And I used to love doing that. Go to the baccarat tables and just sip and shoot the breeze with whoever was around. Because baccarat, you meet some very interesting people. It's a great game. It's a gentleman's game. But no, I don't find fun in gambling anymore because, you know, take the drinking out of the equation and it's kind of just like, there's no edge. The edge is stacked against you unless you're counting cards, and that's not going to last because you're going to get backed off if you ever look like an advantage player. So, yeah, no, I don't really gamble. You can call poker gambling. You can call trading gambling. I don't think so. I think it's, you know, using probabilistic edges in your favor. When we get older, alcohol is not fun anymore. Yeah, I stopped drinking a while ago. I don't miss it. I don't think about it. Don't care about it. I love hanging out with my friends when they get crunk, but I mean, that kind of makes me feel like I'm drunk too, but I don't drink. Heaven forbid you use your mind to win against them. Well, that's the thing, is that casinos here in Las Vegas are so dang beautiful. Like, they are beautiful. When we did the IRL stream 2 days ago at the Wynn, walking through the Wynn, you saw how beautiful that was. That's built on the backs of losers. The losers at the tables are the ones who paid for that beauty. God bless them. So yeah, I don't really enjoy it anymore, you know? Looking at the hour chart, I wonder why I'm not a millionaire. Do I puff God's good herb? Not anymore, no. That's another thing. It's too strong now, dude. That stuff will make you go crazy now. It's way too strong. You got the dabs, you got like just regular old trees are just way too strong nowadays. It's way too strong. Back in my day, it wasn't like that. You smoke a whole blunt and you'd be fine. Try smoking a blunt now and you start thinking your whole life is in black and white and Dorothy's coming to take you away. Give me the stuff with the stems and sticks in it. I don't mind. I just like the way it tastes. I get a good little backwoods, you know? Nothing better than 90s weed and rolled up in a nice little backwoods, you know? Listen to some Tupac. Few seeds never hurt nobody. That's all I'm saying. You know, it's way too strong. Dude, the stuff now is like way too strong, man. I don't know what they're doing. It's too much, man. They need to chill out. Crazy stuff. Backwoods, what was the other one? What was the other one? You used to break it open. What was it? Not Black and Mild. Black and Mild we used to smoke in front of 7-Eleven. Oh man, those were horrible. Swishers, thank you. Swisher Sweets. Nummy. Num num num. Swisher Sweets, baby. Didn't they make like Swisher Sweet grape? I swear they did. Dude, Swisher Sweets were delicious. And peach, yeah. Gross. Dude, try smoking a backwoods for real. You can't inhale that thing. I mean, you do when you're younger and you're like, ah. Just a little Black and Mild and a Mickey's. It's the Young Thug starter pack right there. That's the, or an OE. Ooh, remember OE? That stuff would get you fired up. Dude, yeah, you inhale Black and Mild, you definitely want to throw up. Gives you the spins if you've been sipping on a Mickey's. I did smoke menthols, dude. I mean, I was a young kid. Did a lot of things. Remember Camel Crushes? Do they still have those? I think those are banned now. Mad Dog. Oh man, Mad Dog was a good one too. Mickey's with a little B on it. Dude, that thing was like, Mickey's was such trash. And then they had another like malt liquor. That was really good, but whatever. Used to be Kind Bud was a treat, now it's the base. Dude, Kind Bud like back then is like the weakest stuff now. Like you can't even get that. They're like, oh yeah, try this strand. It's called death. Why do you call this strand death? Well, because when you smoke it, you think you've died. Oh, cool. Let me get 3 G's of that. Like, bro, legal weed is insane. Something else. Yeah, Cat Williams did that one. It's true though. He's not wrong. Dude, that whole set by Cat Williams is probably his best work ever. This one's called Death. Oh man. 22,700 is more of a buy or sell. I mean, we haven't touched that level, so you know. See, I know that what I had must have been like COVID or some type of airborne AIDS because like, dude, I'm still like blowing my nose and stuff. It's horrible. This right here. Dude, I gotta watch that tonight. So funny. Vancouver got the best weed. Dude, I'm just telling you that like, if you're gonna ask me like, hey, what's your version of the best version of weed? Something that's like 90% less potent than what's out there. I want to taste the flavor and enjoy it, dude. I don't know. That's just me though. Roll that in a nice blunt and just chill. I'm not trying to forget that I'm a human. Like that stuff is too much. But no, I haven't smoked weed in a very, very long time. The devil's lettuce, no more. I don't, you know, I'm probably never gonna smoke again. Cigarettes, weed, any of that, no. I don't smoke cigars even. There was somebody was at the house working on something. They're like, whoa, you got a bunch of cigars here in this humidor. I was like, or humidor, or whatever it's called. I was like, yeah, you want some? He's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, dude, I don't smoke anymore. Take as many as you want. Grabbed like a handful. I think they're nice. I have like some Puerto Rican cigars. I think I have some Monte Cristos in there, but no, I haven't smoked cigars either in like, must be like 7+ years since I've had a cigar. And the reason why is because my money manager ended up dying of mouth cancer. He was a lifelong cigarette smoker, but I was like, he used to come over to my place in Puerto Rico and we would smoke cigars. And then it was super sad because he was like such a good dude. He was, rest in peace, Richard. He was such a dope person. He was so cool. And I was like, that kind of like, I was like, why? I'm not going to do this anymore. So. No MJ concentrates. Dude, dabbing is like one of the most insane things in the world. That's like the crack version of weed, dude. People are crazy with those dabs. Since I stopped smoking weed a couple months ago, I can't do it anymore, especially legal weed. Worst panic attack I've ever had. Too effing strong. Yeah, man. That's the thing too, is like you build up tolerance. Like if you're smoking the strands that they have out today, you're gonna build up a tolerance, and I feel like you're gonna go a little crazy too, go a little bit off the rails. But look, it's your life. Do whatever you want. I'm never gonna sit here and be like, dude, you shouldn't smoke weed, you shouldn't drink alcohol. Do whatever you want. It's your life. I believe in personal liberties. Do whatever you want. What drew you to Puerto Rico? Act 20, taxes. And my friends were moving out there, and I was like, hey, I'll go with you. That's fun. And we were like the first handful of gringos out there in Dorado Beach back in the day, 2015. Explains your beautifully gravelly voice. I mean, I have not partaken in any of that stuff for a very long time. Act 20 is killing the economy. It's called Act 60 now, isn't it? Didn't they change it? Weed psychosis is a real thing. I think it's because it's too strong now. You're at 10 dabs per day. Your tolerance must be insane, dude, if you're at 10 dabs per day. 2 Jack Daniel shots on the rocks before dinner last night was wonderful. There you go. See? Got no problem. Do whatever you want to do. Do what makes you feel good as long as you don't hurt other people in the process. That's all I think. If you are doing something, minding your own business, it doesn't hurt anybody else, then keep on doing your thing if it makes you happy. That's how I truly feel about things. Just don't hurt anybody by doing what you do. Did I say gringo? I did. My hubby likes the nicotine pouches. They give me serious vertigo. Yeah, I mean, you got to ease into those bad doggers. I stayed away. I've never done a Zyn before, but I've done dip in my day. Like, I've done some gross things. Done some dip. What was snooze was back in the day? Dude, the stuff with the fiberglass in it. That'll get you right. Smoke a cigarette. Just hit a dart while you got it in there. Take a shot. Woo! Those are the good days right there. Do they still do the fiberglass ones? That's like, those were the good ones. You could feel it. You could feel the fiberglass. That was the good stuff. Did I meet Alec Monopoly? He was my neighbor and my friend. I have a piece by him that he did for me before we were neighbors in Dorado. But yeah, we used to hang out all the time. We almost died together on my jet skis. Tell that story sometime. But yeah, he was my very good friend out there. And he was my friend before we moved to PR. I knew him from before then. But he's dope. He's a really good guy. Very, very nice person. Is Putin talking about World War III? Not that I can see, no. 8 minutes from the top of the hour here. Sellers are really taking advantage now. I mean, I was thinking like back in the pre-market. Where's the chart? I was sitting back here and I was like, I should long. Well, whenever I was up at 2. So right around here is where I started looking at the charts. I was like, I should long it. And it went up and then it crashed. And I was like, I should definitely long it. And then I didn't. And then we got that news. And I was just like, oh. And then I took that little break of highs. But yeah, like on the way up, I was like, dang, I should have held it. Now I'm like, okay, that's fine. What do I mean by top of the hour? 9 a.m. Top of the hour, bottom of the hour. Top of the hour means 9 a.m. Bottom of the hour is 9:30. Top of the clock, bottom of the clock. Boom, 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 boom. What about the side of the hour? Well, that can be 45 or 15, I suppose. Depends on which way you're sitting sideways. Like, little pokey. Wasn't that pokey? Sitting sideways? Paul Wall? I don't know. What are these balls never seen before? Oh, book map, baby. Book map. Days of Our Lives vibes, yeah. Quarter past, quarter of. There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's the correct way to say it. Coach Steve coming in with the the reality check. That's called the quarter and the quarter of. The lines in your chart. Which indicator is that? That is the free indicator. It is free 99 offered to you today. Why is it not working? Come on. What is going on? I can't do it. Okay. Why can't I show the indicator? Oh, this is a problem. It's called Spaceman BTC key level. It's on TradingView. Why can't I show it? I can't double click? What is going on? It won't even show on my trading chart. What the heck is going on? I can't like configure my VWAP or anything. Ooh, that's scary. Oh wait, no, F5, will that do it? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna switch to a different screen in case I don't want to show my AMP account number. Reload. Oh, that was good because it almost did. Okay. Oops. Don't need that. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, there we go. We are back, I think. Hopefully this works. Scary. Okay. Spaceman BTC key level. There you go. Ding, ding. Ribs grinding at 50 count with micro ES or MNQ. What do you like more? NQ is a totally different flavor of ice cream than S&Ps. How's your war with AMP changing your account name on TV? They're never going to do it, Broccoli. They said they'd never do it. They're like, you can't do that. Okay, well, EdgeClear did it. Yeah, we can't do it. Can you look into it? It can't be done. Okay, all right, fine. Sorry, geez. You want me to like trade your account for a day, cheer you up? I don't know. Is anyone else's Trade you extremely jumpy compared to TradingView? Let me see. I got Trade open right now. Trade Mine doesn't look jumpy. I mean, you might be lacking some market data. I took out 710,000. I posted it on my Twitter, Kaz Cuts. Does nobody go on Twitter that's on YouTube? It's so weird. People who are on Instagram don't follow me on X. People who are on Kick don't watch YouTube. People on YouTube don't watch Kick. It's crazy. What's going on? Maybe they're on regular trading hours instead of extended trading hours. Maybe. FinX sucks. You're not wrong. I care less and less as the days go by about FinX. Like yesterday, I again fell into the trap of responding to some rage baiter, and I was like, I'm just gonna delete this. This is so stupid and pointless. Some guy was like, yeah, real traders trade, what did he say? Paper accounts. He's like, yeah, when I don't trade my real money, I lock in and I trade my paper account for 8 hours. That's what real traders do. I'm like, what? What? What are you talking about? Too many socials to keep track of. I know we need Woof from The Office. Woof. That's the one that Ryan Howard created, where it syncs all your alerts and everything. Switch to Kick from YouTube. My man, Tomoki. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, dude, there's some total weirdos on X. I just need to not get roped into the weirdness. All right, we got 2.5 minutes now until the top of the hour, 9 a.m. and then bottom of the hour, 9:30. We get the market open. Let's see what we can do. Kind of want to trade some props, but I also kind of want to trade, see if I can take it easy in my real account, you know? This is the balance, guys. For 203,000. Took a small little scalp today for 520. So that's where we are. Are you able to share your volume profile settings? Of course, if you ask nicely. You You can pause the video. Ba-ga-ga-ga-ga. And then here. Ba-ga-ga-ga. Visible range volume profile. But again, what works for me may not work for you, so find a setup that works for you, baby. Can you talk about how you use visible volume profile, visible range? I just want to see where most of the volume was and why. Are we trading a lot of volume at a midpoint? Are we trading a lot of volume at the highs? Are we rejecting? You can turn on like bid and ask, like you can change this to show like up volume and down volume. I don't use that, but I just want to know like where is most of the volume being traded? Because if we come to an area where there's disagreement in price and harsh rejections, there's a pretty high likelihood that we're going to auction back to an area that had a lot of acceptance of that price. And I like visible range because I can go back as far as I want, and then that volume profile is going to change based on what I have in my viewport here. Right? So there you go. That's it. That's why I like using it. So if I just want to see yesterday's session and today's, boop, right there. I know that most of the liquidity, well, that's the market close, but like, so if you trade long enough, you're going to spot things like this. The purple line is point of control. The reason why it's point of control is because the market closed there and we have, look at this volume candle right here. That's why the point of control is there. So that volume shelf is less significant than something down here. I mean, you have a lot of volume that was traded there. That's why we used that sort of as a backstop in our long yesterday. There you go. Been watching the stream over a year now, most days as well. Much respect for being so consistent. I appreciate your time. And the barbershop is going well since I made the right choice. Congratulations to you, buddy. I remember when you were asking me the question like, hey, should I be an entrepreneur? By the way, top of the hour. Let's see. And I was the one who was like, dude, go for it. And sounds like it's been a success since. Hey, Ribs, what other charts are you usually looking at when you're trading NASDAQ? All right. I feel like that's an excuse to post it on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's going to pop up right here. Go, go, go. There it is. Instagram, selling Rips. If you just search Rips on Instagram, it's the only one with the blue check mark. But I'm going to post my trading setup, and I'm going to show you on the left-hand side over here. My left, your right. I guess that's how that works. I have my charts, and I have the Mag 7 up, and I'll talk about those in a second after I post the picture that I always do on my Instagram story. This is a good picture. This is my screen setup that I have. Boom. Wait for it. It is posted. There we go. Oh, did I not post my whoopsie. I gotta post this on my story too. There we go. Cool. So to talk about what I'm looking at, it's Apple, it's Tesla, Meta, Nvidia, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and the S&Ps. It's 8 charts, and I'm paying attention to the Mag 7. However, I do not look at Broadcom, AVGO. AVGO was fun to trade options during COVID, but it's just not a very liquid type of trader stock. So, but that's what I'm looking at. Whoever asked that question. Jancy. Rips, my biggest problem is going on tilt. I do good for 1 to 3 months and one bad day of tilt wipes me out. I hate the cycle. Yeah. Whoa. Sellers. Hello. Sellers are on the ticket here. Yeah, dude, how many years have you been trading? Because that was like my first 3 years of trading was that cycle over and over and over. And you finally get to enough pain where you're like, I'm not gonna keep doing this. I gotta set something in my way that's gonna keep me from doing that. Is that a large sell order at 725? Yes, well, it's an offer. It's an offer means contracts are selling at that price. It's not an active order because it's passively sitting in the order book. Going to the 4-hour low? Yes, definitely could be. We just broke VWAP right now, so we're holding VWAP in the S&Ps, but let's see if we come much lower. Definitely a lot of capitulation since that PCE read. So, have not made any uptick since. Really. What I think of Tick Strike, I don't use it. And it's Just not my MO. I like just watching time and sales. I don't need the audio cue. Bookmap settings, there's just way too many to go through in the way the screen share works. Like you can't even see when I hover over a bubble, so no. But yeah, no. Time frame to execute your trade, 15 or 5 usually is what I'm looking at. PC was not good because it didn't reduce, and that's the Fed's whole goal, is to reduce inflation, and the fact that it didn't tick down and it got revised higher is a cocktail for sellers right now. Selling activity. Do I execute from Bookmap? No, never. But you can. I just don't do it. I would, maybe if I tried, I would love it, but I've never tried it, so I haven't done it. I think I've tried it when I was on a call with them, like practicing, not like in a real account or anything, but no. I've never done it for reals. How is this thing, by the way? It's like, why is that thing off behind my head? Give me a second. Hold on. I know it shouldn't bother me, but it does. We are breaking down the 4-hour low, by the way. All right. My maids were here yesterday. It's back. Aha. We're back in action. S&Ps are threatening the break of not only the VWAP, but also the... I gotta refresh this over here. Also the 50 EMA. Rips a little OCD. Yes. Yes, indeed. Can you say bubble again, please? Buble? Today's Michigan Senate, always a crapshoot trading. Yeah, it's at 10 a.m. That's the other piece of news that we want to be watching out for. Wow, this thing is cratering, dude. Wow. Cratering. Dude, Microsoft off a cliff. What? Oh, here we go. Reportedly, next generation Maya AI chip delayed about 6 months from 2026 from planned 2025. There you go. Want to know why the market's cratering? Want to know why NASDAQ is pushing down harder than S&Ps? Bing bong, bum bong, that's Microsoft. Negative press release. There you go. See if that attracts any buyers. We are currently bouncing at that previous 4-hour low. Who called that 4-hour low? Somebody called that in Kick. Who was that? Now I can't find the message. Maybe they deleted it. Oh, Mitch, nice. Was you. No. Crazy. Wow, look at that. Broccoli. Dude, you're up, dog. Nice job. Broccoli's up a lot. $1,300 on that short. Nice. I need another Celsius now. We're playing the cans this morning. Where'd you find that news release? I'm subscribed to every single Squawk, Bloomberg Terminal, and what's the other one? I can't recall. It's buried in tabs right now, but that's how I know. Those Celsius have caffeine in them. No, not that much. Only 200 milligrams. So, not really. Trace amounts. SW. Finally, it moves down, f***ing thing. How do you really feel? Dude, we get negative news like that. I was just like, look, any other time that we're not trading towards all-time highs, I probably would have taken the short. I'm not making excuses for myself, but I'm just saying, like, we get that PCE print, and I'd be like, oh, well, you know what? I might as well try a short here. I didn't because knucklehead plus, I don't know, just felt like the market's being kind of irrational right now, you know? Was trying to hold for PD. PDEQ is all the way down at 565. Bet your favorite player flavor is Playa Vibe. I like Retro Vibe. Playa Vibe was good. I like Pina Coladas and Singing in the Rain, but I feel like Cosmic Vibe and whatever this one is called, Retro Vibe, are cool. I'm with SW, thought we'd rebalance during Asian, got rinsed a bit, yeah. This is a recipe for disaster right here. There's people that I've seen that trade. They'll be like short, cover, short, cover, short, cover, short. Not a good way to live. Yeah, dude, why wouldn't I have a Bloomies term? Come on. Why would I not? Come on, Big Hal. What you talking about? Peach Vibe is the best. Debatable. Definitely debatable. Somebody commented, they said, on that picture that I posted on in the Instagram story, they're like, it's almost like he trades or something. You know that meme? All those screens just to manage your $10 crypto portfolio? Nah, but I actually do use all the real estate. If I wasn't a streamer, maybe it would be overkill, but I doubt it. I'd still use it. I started with one regular screen, then I graduated to a super ultra wide, and then I graduated to 2 super ultra wides, and now we have the 3. So Maximilian, I already answered your question about the bookmap settings. It's crazy. You're still spamming it. Mango lemonade. Ooh, that's a very good one too, as well. Can we get a pic of your setup? It's on Instagram right now in the Instagram story. If you go on my Instagram, selling rips, or just type in rips in your search bar, you can see all my screens and my setup. Dude, you're up $88,000 right now, SW? Are you serious? Holy crap. Or more. You're up 90,000. Ah. Okay. I was like, I'd be a little bit more happy than that. Just casually dropping up 90 grand. Like, oh yeah. Oh, it's finally going down, isn't it? Ribs, gotta ask your take on the chip dumping at WSFE. Dude, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. It's collusion. You're not supposed to do it. Why didn't the guy just like pretend he had like diarrhea and just like get blinded out? That's what I would have done. That's more. You're not colluding. You know what I mean? I think it's absolutely collusion. You got 4 screens with like 1 more for news. Dude, super ultra wide solved the need to have multiple screens. That's for dang sure. Ribs, how's a live trading campaign? It's going good. What is that ESPN poker thing you were on going to air? End of July. It's called No Gamble, No Futures. 200-400 game. Andrew Rubel, Garrett Adelstein, Darren Feinstein. Some other people. You have 2 50-inch, $200 TVs? That's crazy. I feel like the sharpness wouldn't be there, but what do I know? I saw there was somebody I knew that was like trading with like an OLED screen, and it's just like, yeah, like a monster, like 70-inch OLED. It's like, It's a lot of nits in your face all day, dude. The best alibi in court. I was pooping my pants. Sorry I couldn't be there. I was dropping a deuce. As you do. I'm sure I missed it, but why did you decide to take out so much of your profits and why now? Because yesterday I said I'm going to try to size down and not trade 100 contracts. I found myself in a trade of 100 contracts. All this stuff I post on my Twitter. Like a thought stream of what I'm feeling is always posted on Twitter. I like went into grave detail about all of this stuff. But yeah, man. Kind of like, also too, it's good for the YouTube series Road to 1 Million, I suppose. Starting smaller. I don't know. It's all mental, dude. It's all just numbers on a screen. None of it actually matters. It's all just mental. It's just like trying to find ways to not be such an idiot, I suppose. You thought it was Mrs. Rip's birthday coming up? Her birthday's every day. Might as well be. 100 contracts in one account or multiple? One account, dude. One account. I traded one account. There's no multiple accounts when you're trading a live account. It's not a prop account. 2 4K 28-inch monitors, one vertical, one horizontal, sharpest image possible. Yeah, that's a nice setup. That's a good 2-screen setup. What is the indicator on TV again? This is called Spaceman BTC. Bing bong, right there. Free on TradingView. Totally free. Get anxiety when I have 15 lot on? Yeah, try streaming in front of thousands of people and having 100 on. It's an experience. And then do it 2 days in a row if you really want to feel like what actual stress is. So between the 2 days, according to my Whoop, I spent 12 full hours in the highest stress zone. And I think we can consider that a 24-hour period. So spending half of a 24-hour period in the highest of stress zones, probably not good for my health. Sir, don't you have giveaway this wonderful Friday? Yes. I'll do a giveaway on Kick, exclusively on Kick. How about that? Gonna get gray hair rips, be careful. I don't want to have gray hair. I got this. I mean, I got some salt and pepper going on a little bit, but, you know. Am I doing high rocks? I don't even know. What is high rocks? Can't you technically copy trade an AMP account? Like, you could copy a bunch of accounts, but what would be the purpose? If I want to trade more, like, dude, first of all, I had this discussion with one of my friends this morning. Like, I'm not going to trade 200 contracts. Like, I could literally lose $1 million. Like, I could zero out my balance with 200 contracts. Like 913,000 or whatever. It was like at 915 yesterday. If I have 200 on and the market moves 500 points, or I'm sorry, 250 points. If the market moves 250 points and you have 200 contracts on, that's $1 million. So you think that a Trump tweet can't move the market 250 points and you could be on the wrong side of that? Like, dude, even having 100 contracts on is like, bro, relax. Like, chill out, man. The brain would struggle to tell the difference between trading and fighting off a pitfall with that kind of size. But I did it 2 days in a row. And if you watch yesterday's stream, I literally said aloud, I'm like, I'm going to trade smaller today. And then I didn't. And then I'm like, okay, this is a problem. I can't trust myself. So I don't have the right to be having an account that's 900 and something odd $1,000 in it. Like, that's spooky, bro. That's not like, how do I size down? Well, I can get into 100 contracts, but imagine if I did, how stupid that would be. 100 points, the account is zeroed. Like, I'm not going to do that. How many contracts is too many not to get filled? Dude, like, I don't know, 100,000? You can get filled 100 contracts, no problem. You're going to slip, but you're going to get filled. I barely moved the market, double tapping 25 contracts yesterday when I closed. I went tap, tap, filled 50. It moved like 4, 5, 6 points. Hello. What is that? 917, nothing? I don't know. U.S. congressional leaders said to on verge of SALT deal for tax bill. What the heck is a SALT deal? SALT, SALT. What is that? CME has limits on their site? News to me. I mean, when I traded equities, I had to specify with the SEC that I was a large trader. I don't know if they have anything similar to the CME. 100 contracts is the most size I've ever traded in futures. I've never traded more than 100 contracts in a real account on futures, ever. And my biggest trade actually came from 10 or 20 contracts. I think it was 10. No, or it was 20. But that was not micro BTC, but the main BTC contract on TD Ameritrade. State and local tax deduction for individuals? State and local tax. Okay. Well, that's why we saw a little spike, I suppose. Meetings between House Salt Caucus and Besant. Something. GOP leadership still needs to approve the details. Okay, cool. CFTC, you don't, unless you are an institutional trader, you have to designate. Well, with 100 contracts, you don't have to designate a dang thing. You don't have to do anything. So I don't know what the limit is. AMP has a hard cap of 100 contracts. So I don't know. Can you forget about that psychological number and just focus on hitting 5K to 10K a day? That's why I pulled out so much money. That's going to be the goal again. 5K, 10K a day. I was going way too hard, way too fast. And it's just, you ever rush a prop firm account? I was trying to rush the real version of that. I need to get over 1 million. And it doesn't matter. Being over 1 million doesn't change anything. It's cool points. Yay, I did it. Doesn't mean anything. And technically, if you want to get super technical, I am over 1 million in balance if you don't count the 100K withdrawal from the beginning. So what's my system configuration? Do I use a Mac? No, I could never power this much unless I had an insane Mac setup. But no, I use a PC. I posted that build on my on my X. You ever trade futures options? I have, but I don't. If I want to trade options correlated to indices, I'm going to trade SPX or SPY or triple Qs. NDX options suck. But NDX options are very illiquid. I've traded them before. They're not fun. Good luck getting a fill, by the way, on NDX options. You could be completely right and the move can happen. And if it flashes to a certain area, I traded I had all of my executions, but I was trading bigger options, big time. I executed through Wolverine was my execution desk for options. And they were great till you beat them up a little bit. And then they're like, hey, we're just going to stop filling you when you put it up on the offer like that. And then it's oh, let me slam down. Why is the bid 16 cents lower than what it should be? What is this? Ha ha ha. The more you know. Stay away from SPY options. SPX, much better tax. It's true, but it's SPX will rock you. They have a mini SPX I found out the other day. XSP or something like that. No, I'm not back at 100K. I'm back at 200K. Took out 710, so we're back at 200. I could have taken out 810. We would be at 100, but I felt 200. I would have probably a big psychological barrier if I was back at 100. So 200 feels right. XSP is a smaller SPX. I can't imagine that the options are very liquid in that. I could imagine most people are just gonna be trading SPY options, I would think. I haven't looked at XSP at all. Spixel? Yeah, SPY. Yeah, I can imagine XSP is gonna be as illiquid as NDX. Dude, imagine having a huge position on in the NDX options chain and then you literally have they need to cross, they literally need to cross and their bid is don't do it. Don't trade NDX options. It's horrible. Thank you, man cash. Appreciate you, buddy. Rips, if you active enough, have you entertained the thought of becoming a floor member? No. But what would be the benefit? Why would I ever want to do that? What would be the benefit? What, is there some benefit that I'm missing? I don't know of any benefits that I'd be missing out on. What, you talking about commissions? Yeah, commissions or whatever. I don't mind. Some days I pay a lot, some days I don't pay that much. If I take 1 or 2 trades, commissions aren't that bad. Commissions are gonna be heavily reduced now that I'm back to 200K. Can pay 25K to say you're a pro and then you can Blank talk, prop traders on Twitter, and gatekeep trading. Dude, there was some spice going on between your homies, Nick, and some other people out there. And it's always the people that don't show any proof of it. They're like, I'm the best trader in the world. Okay, here's my latest broker statement. Can you show yours? Nah, I'm a verified 7-figure trader. Like, but are you? Verified by who, dude? I love those people. And then they run a Substack. It's so funny. Do not trade SPX 0DT in the last 10 minutes. I think that there's a lot of brokers that won't even allow you to. They know better. That's what I was talking about yesterday with ICT. Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. I'm gonna try my best to try to stay away from drama on X because it just makes me feel better. You know, verified by mom. I just want to I like being positive. I really do. It sucks that being positive doesn't get you as many clicks as like stirring up pointless drama, but people like drama. People like that stuff. Look at like TMZ. People like drama, dude. It is fun to watch the drama from time to time, but it is like, some people take it way too seriously. I did have a mission to like try to show people like, hey, there's a bunch of frauds in the industry. And then people got angry at me for that. So I was like, oh, whatever. I'm over it. It's fine. Link to Kick, please. Yes, Ripsmod will drop that for you. Let's get one deal in after opening, hopefully. Yeah, let's try. 5 minutes, 5 minutes until they open. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Rips off topic. Can you tell about the craziest thing you have done? I mean, I have a lot of stories. What's crazy is I have so many stories that until they're told to me again, I've forgotten. And those end up being like the gnarliest stories. I'm like, oh my God, I totally forgot I did that. Let me think of one like off cuff. I mean, I have some probably not YouTube appropriate stories. Maybe we'll have to continue that over on Kick. Bassett to be at the Senate lunch today. Yeah, Bassett, yeah. I've been on your stream for about 2 hours and I love it. Have we been streaming for 2 hours? Really? An hour and 40 minutes. Well, thank you, Niles. I appreciate you, buddy. Rate decrease coming? Do you think so? I mean, unless JPOW is replaced, I think he's going to be holding firm, especially with PCE being not great, you know? If PCE was down. Vegas days, I have a lot of great Vegas stories. A lot of great Vegas stories before I moved here. I used to come here all the time before I moved here. In all seriousness, it was great seeing you calling them out. Yeah, I mean, like, it's nice to be able to, like, come with receipts and proof, like, because like a lot of these, yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna entertain any more drama. It's so pointless. One funny thing that I just thought of, like in Vegas, was that me and my buddy had hotel rooms next to each other, and I had done some very heavy drinking. Maybe I can tell the story after the open. Maybe I'll tell the story after the open because we're pretty close to the open. We're 3 minutes from the open. Let's see if we can trade the open first. There's a funny story that just came to mind. Let's see how this open treats us, shall we? Maybe we get some wildness here off the open. Maybe we get a dump back down to the daily open, huh? Microsoft has recovered, by the way, completely. Look at this. Negative headline. Sounds like a buying opportunity. Let's run it. It was crazy. Trading props, Percy Jackson. I mean, I kind of want to trade the Percy, I think. Was my buddy Keith Moon? No. Who's Keith Moon? Keith Moon. Oh, the drummer from The Who. Yeah, no, that's he's Not in my age bracket. Yeah. I was like, how do I know that name? I know a different Keith. I thought that's who we were talking about. Drummer for Led Zeppelin? Was he all? No, the drummer from Led Zeppelin only had one arm, didn't he? Or no, that's who? Def Leppard. Dude, yeah, it's way too early, man. It is way too early. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's get down to business. We're currently holding at the previous 4-hour low right now. That was the 2 minutes to open algorithms coming on. Ah! John Bonham? Yeah, sounds about right. So do we take out 6,200 in the S&Ps off the open here? We are inside 1 minute now, everybody. 1 minute until the market opens. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Good luck. Be smart. It's Friday. 0 DTEs can either give us a whole mess of craziness or a very tight day, which is kind of what we've seen lately. Tight and slow and controlled and bonkers. 30 seconds now. 30 seconds. Still coming down here. So we have 6,200 and 700s to watch for. About 10 seconds to go here. Zoom out a little bit, see the bigger picture. A lot of defense up there at 720, which is like close to that 4-hour mid. And wow, quick sell below 700 there. Holy. Nvidia is coming down with a vengeance. Microsoft is holding. Back above 700 here, 6,200 in the S&Ps. Holding at that previous day high for the time being. Equities are holding though. Nvidia is holding. Holy. Looks like we had a lot of buyers down there at 700. S&Ps are starting to hold too. Can we break 715 to the north side here? That is the question. A lot of liquidity up here. See if this thing wants to push and sweep up at that 730 level at all. If we do, I think this thing can get pretty boosted to the north side. That's what I'm looking for here. Potential takeout at that 730 level up high. Through 715 here. Starting to grind higher through 720. Looking for that 730 level. Up higher. See if we can get up there. Watching up here towards 730. Oh, somebody sold into that. A little bit higher here. Put my stop here, right just above in the profit. See if we, oh, we just got stopped out. So we made $2,400. Bing bong. Anybody else catch that with me? Just slap it in the legs. Just slap it. Slap your legs with it. Just swing it around and hit the side of your legs with it. Just like that. Do you think that was stressful? What do we have? 15 contracts on. Do you think that was stressful? No, it wasn't. This is why I pulled out money. You know what I mean? That's why I pulled out money. Somebody was asking me earlier, like, why would you pull out money? Well, because it's less stressful to trade with trading with less size. We made $2,400. That's going to pay for my lunch and my dinner today, and maybe even a little bit tomorrow. So, right? We're all on the same page here, right? Hold on, make sure that I want to try something here. Here. This is what ICT can't show you. Sorry, no drama. No drama. All right, let's should we be done on the real account for the day and just look at props now? Another buy the dip formation. Well, I just wanted that opening run up to 730. That's all I really wanted. And I want to keep it stress free. I'd like to go on my weekend with $2,400 free dollars there. You know what I mean? Do me a favor. If you're on Kick, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Discord, if you're on X, and you took a similar trade to that opening, which we called holding 700, run up to 730. We didn't get 730 exactly, but hey, almost 25 points. If you caught that, drop a W in chat. Be real with me too, if only if you caught it. Kickster's got it. Cool. There we go. Nice. W, small but green. Hey, dude, that's all we can ask for. We are pushing back up to that 730 area again. See if we can meander over into the prop world here. Let me see what we have to trade. I got Take Profit Trader. A break of 730 would be interesting because we have a lot of liquidity that is going to be nestled between 740 and 755. The S&Ps are dragging though, so I don't know if I want to jump in yet. Olakunle says, I didn't even know you entered the trade only to hear 2,400 profit. I even showed it on the screen. I don't know what more. Well, there goes my day. I was feeling super positive until that. Yesterday's high day is also a 23.6 fib level from today's low to high. Good to know. Thank you, Trading Micros. Good to know. Nice, Dusk. There you go, buddy. You know what's weird is that I actually feel more satisfied today about making $2,400 than yesterday. Whatever I made like 90 something thousand, 100 something thousand. I feel better about today because I could trust myself the whole way through. 15 contracts. And I said I was going to trade smaller today. And I kind of forced myself to with the account balance now. So I actually feel better about making 2,400 and keeping to my rules and not experiencing stress. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, right? Like, okay, this is going to sound really, really weird, but at the end of the day, if I don't make that 100K yesterday, it's not going to change anything. If I don't trade yesterday, it's not going to change anything. Do you know what I mean? Trading Micros, yo, thank you, bro. 11 gifted. By the way, if you're not in Kick right now, again, you're missing out on free gifted subs. Like, I don't really understand why you wouldn't even just, like, you can have YouTube open if you prefer YouTube, but you can have Kick open and just leave it there and get gifted subs for free, so. But, like, again, nothing I say is to flex. I'm just giving you a thought process through my mind. If I don't trade yesterday, I don't make that $100,000 trade, it doesn't change anything. My life will still go on. We talked about this in the IRL stream on Kick. It's not a flex. It's just the truth. Like, I'm not desperate. I'm not desperate to, like, I need to do this, but I have a goal in mind, right? My goal in mind is to make $1 million in this account in 1 year's time. We're very close to that goal, mind you. But there's something about that peace of mind and well-being. And as you get older, like, money, you get comfortable with money. Like, if you're successful in life, you get comfortable with money, but it gets to a point where it's like, one of the people that I used to play poker with all the time, they're like, because I was like stressed out, I was playing poker. This is when I was like playing poker every single day and like trading every single day and like super stressed out and pushing myself. And he like pulled me aside. He's like, dude, Rips, like, what are you, like, why are you pushing yourself so hard? Like, dude, like, what is the point of all this? And it's just kind of like my personality, the person I am. But it's also the same personality that can recognize, like, today's trade, just this little off the rip trade, 15 contracts, making over $2,000. Like, that to me is a better approach than yesterday when I'm sitting here and just like, like pushing and like, dude, you want to see stress? Go look at yesterday's stream, look at it on my face. Like, it's insane amounts of stress. And why am I putting myself through that? For what? I don't need to. So I like this. By the way, 7:30, if you're waiting for it, you just got it. Boom, 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 boom. Why did you stop putting your P&L in your thumbnails from the streams? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. I could tell at 10:15 you put a trade on, you got very quiet, and only after the retest we ever did your demeanor trade your tells. Yeah. We should play poker sometimes. When was that combo? A year or two into profitability? Which combo? What was the combo? Yeah, it was fun commenting the price action for sure, but it was also like a lot. It was a lot. I would like to see us come back down and test this 720 area, which is the point of control. If we can get down there, I think that'd be a nice area to try to long. We are seeing bids stacking up here. Tesla has pulled off the lows. Microsoft and Nvidia are kind of coming back down to earth here. So not the perfect cocktail, but we're just doing the whole squeezing thing. The chill out and relax combo? Oh, no, that was like when I moved out here. That was recent. I mean, I didn't really take his advice. I haven't chilled out. That's my VWAP, 720. Nice. Same with mine. I'm at 723. There's a lot of bids that are coming in, so I'm looking to potentially scale into like a pullback here on TPT. Like on little miniature dips. Let's see if we can get a dip below here, 740. Microsoft is coming down a little bit here. Okay, a little dip down there in the 35. I'm going to try opening a position here in TPT. We have room all the way down to 720 here. But now I'm trading props. Stress-free. We have one contract on. I like pullbacks all the way down to 720. Like that is a great pullback. I'm going to add to that. Having big bids showing up at 730 here. I like that a lot. See if we get all the way down to 720. Okay, adding one more. We're holding 30s. Back above 40, we can find another ad. Back down to 20, we can find another ad. Okay, there's our 20. Adding. Watching. This should be the push back above 730. If it's not, we're going to stop out. Back to the point of control here. Reclaiming 30 is very strong here. Watching 730. Adding right here for the push above. Watching 732 now. Some liquidity above. Watching this push into 732 here. And now we should start to run it up. Back up to the 740s. Oh, I don't like that offer at 735. Let's see if we can sweep into it. All right, we're out. Got stopped out there. Stop was just below 730. I would have liked to see that run all the way back up to 740. But what are you going to do? What are you trading? I'm new. I mean, we trade the NASDAQ. It's what's on the screen here. NASDAQ. Went long with you, took profit almost same exact time as you. Nice. That's a good sign right there. I could have put my stop at like 725. I think it would have been more favorable. Up 3K on the Apex 300K PA. Nice, dog. Let's go. Also, if you were patient enough to wait for 720, that's where I layered into it. But if you were patient enough to wait for 720, I suppose that you would have had a much better P&L than I did on that. Go Hard Gret is up 2K. Nice. Was shooting for 40s, but took profit at 35. Nice. I'm expecting us to not get like huge expansions, but I really thought we would have ripped it into 40 there, but whatever. It's fine. It's okay by me. Michigan sentiment is coming out in about 15 minutes here. That's going to be the next big old thing. McGruff is now up $1,800 for the day. Haven't quite covered the UFC tickets for tomorrow. Maybe I should quit. Yes, do it. Do it. Big brain here, yeah. You did it at one whole micro. Very nice. I love that. One micro. That'll do it. Oh, this song is just ridiculous. Not gonna have that one. I'll be in PR next week checking out properties in Condado. Nice. Doing that for the old tax purposes out there, by chance. Calling that good for today on the Tradeify. Messed up a lot this week, so I'm a ways from getting paid. Nice work, buddy. Watching this pullback here. Again. Pulled back to that 730 area once more. If we encroach into this lower volume shelf at 720, it kind of becomes interesting. But Nvidia is failing. Microsoft is failing. Wonder if we have any overhead supply that we could dance with. Missouri just passed a no capital gains tax? No way. Is that for real? Bookmap. It should be... here, let me see. There's a huge sale coming out with Bookmap, by the way. Huge sale coming out with Bookmap. But use code MC20 or RIPS for 20% off. But there's a bigger sale coming out. I don't think I can talk about it yet, but it's, let me tell you when. Sorry if I'm breaking the rules, Bookmap, but... Let's see. If you can be patient enough to wait for 1 week from today, there's going to be an insane deal for Bookmap. On what does the discount work on, data or plans? Oh, only the monthly cost of Bookmap, not any of the data. Unless maybe Bookmap data, I don't know. Can you give us any hints about what's coming for Kick? I'm gonna give away free months of Clubhouse, free Apex accounts. If you're talking about what I'm giving out today. Yeah, Bookmap, wait until a week from today, and we're gonna have an insane Bookmap sale. Like, insane. And it's gonna run for a hot minute. It's gonna run for a whole week, so you're gonna have time to make your decision. If you already subscribed to Bookmap, that's okay. I think you can still use the discount on like your future months or whatever, unless you've paid for like lifetime. Oh, heck yeah, we are the #1 spot right now on Kick. Let's go, baby, let's go. Yahtzee. Dang, I guess we should have taken that pullback to 730. I was looking for 720s again, dang it. Come on, come on. Nvidia is holding the baseline here. Microsoft is still cratering a little bit. Dude, S&Ps are so boring. Look at how... I don't know how you folks trade this stuff. 7 points here. Oof. What's the Kick link? Rips mod, if you would, please. Already done trading? No, I'm looking for more prop trades. I'm done here. That's the one that I wanted to get out of the way first. We just did a $2,400 trade there. Well, overall, it's $1,900. But yeah, done. 205 now. 45K more to go to $250,000. Not that it matters, but it's just a cool number, right? Thanks, Rips. Caught it from the 30s. Yo, let's go. Wise Banana in the building. That's dope. Good for you, man. Yeah, if you sit in Kick, by the way, you have the chance of getting a free gifted sub, which is dope. And I don't know how, but we are still only at 873 followers. The fact that we don't have 1,000 people on Kick yet is kind of weird. It's very strange to me. Doesn't make any sense. No commercials on Kick, by the way, that I'm aware of. ES is paint drying. Yeah, we got to wait for Michigan sentiment. Inflation expectation, I guess, will probably be slightly higher, like 10 basis points higher. Never use Kick? It's web-based. It's free. What does Bookmap run on? It runs on Bookmap. It's its own piece of software. It is an independent piece of software, and it's very taxing to your system if you have all the bells and whistles turned on. Do you respond to comments on here or on Kick? Both. On X, Discord, Kick, everything. Oh yeah, if you sit in Kick, you can also collect points for a free month of Clubhouse. I forgot about that too. A lot of things going on. Have you ever tried trading directly on Bookmap? No. Only, I think they showed me when I was on a conference call with them. Did like a Zoom call with them a while back, but no, I don't think I've ever executed actual real orders on Bookmap. This is pulling back here. Let's see if we can jump over into wiggity wealth charts. Where's my wealth charts? There it is. Wiggity wealth charts. Oh, dang it. We missed the pullback. Dang it. We still have 10 more minutes to go until the top of the hour here. Is 100 cons your biggest position size you've ever had on? In futures, yes. But it's not like I've made money. The biggest futures trade that I ever did was with 10 or 20 contracts. The BTC contract on TD Ameritrade. Watching on this pullback here, by the way. See that? My finger's on the buy button. Adding or starting, opening a position here. We are in a long in the NAS. Looking for 40s to give out here. This is what's cool about wealth charts. It says your 30% threshold, your liquidation is way down here. Isn't that cool? Oh wait, is it not? Oh my God, it's not copying. Hold on. Join the app. Oh my God. Now we're okay. Hold on. Closing that. I don't know how, but my copy trading got turned off. Now it's back on. That's weird. Come on, dude. All right, let's try this once more. Underneath 40s. Are we still not is it still not copying? What is happening? Okay. Hold on one second. See what's going on here. Ribs made a mistake, call the haters. I don't understand why this is doing this. Ugh. Come on, dude. Just when I was hyping it all up and everything. Come on, man. It is knifing, you're lucky. I would have added that though. I would have added on those pullbacks. I like it long still. God, this is so frustrating, dude. God, dude, why does it just work when you're supposed to work, bro? Please. Yeah, weird. Wanted that long. Weird. Come on, man. Ah! I love when platforms get in my freaking way. Why does it just not work? Like, what are you doing? God. Why? Why don't you just work? So much for Lestros. I don't care. It's whatever. It is what it is, dude. It's just so frustrating when you have the right trade, the right idea, and then your platform's like, hey, by the way, I'm going to hide your account number. So you don't know which one you're actually copying. So ha 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 ha. Like, why did it change my settings from before that were working perfectly? Like, come on, bro. Oh, how do I show my account numbers again? Like, dude, come on, bro. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. All right, well, I guess we're not trading wealth charts today because I don't know how to show my account numbers and do this. All right. I mean, you know what? Whatever. Fine. Bye. I'm going to go back to TPT. So stupid. Yeah, I know it's the lead account, but I'm hiding my account numbers and I don't know how to unhide my account numbers because it should just be like a little click box and it's not. So there's that. Whee! Come on, dude. Like, what in the world? Like, how is it so like, come on, dude. Like, and it was working before. Like, why did it switch the leader account and why is it not working now? So like, come on, dude. Come on. And now I'm sitting here like fumbling over like how to figure this out versus like, hey, oh, here you go. Like, oh, you want to show your account numbers? Just click the hide account numbers thing. You know? I'm back looking again. This is how frustrated I am. Oh, there we go. No mask. Okay. All right. Let's see which one it was copying. It is the correct account. What in the world? Why is it? Okay, let's see now for real. Go back to hiding the account number. Save that. Goose Fraba. Goose Fraba. Goose Fraba. All right. Yeah, you want longs, you say? You wanted longs, huh? All right, let's see now. Copy trading is selected. Let's try. Nope, not working. Cool, awesome, great, cool. So much fun. All right, yeah. Yeah, no idea. Hopefully everybody caught that at 7:30s because this thing is just going bonkers. It's going brazy, dog. It's going freaking brazy now. What a move. It's going hog wild. Going for that previous 4-hour high, of course. It's going hog wild. Can it break above the previous 4-hour high here? That becomes the question of the ages. Yes, it can. And we'll take that down. Thanks for playing. $4,300. Hey, break a 4-hour high. Who said that was coming? Nobody. I'd like to give a shout out to Wealth Charts for giving me 2,000 extra on my day. Appreciate you. Who said trading's easy after 11 years? Not me. Wasn't me. You know who told me to trade Wealth Charts too? It was Rips Mod. Anywho, whatever. Not easy, but easier. It does get a little bit slightly easier. That was crazy though. Like, I can't believe that. Okay, drop a W if you caught the longs. I don't know. Listen, I know this is not a signals chat or anything like that, but like, dude, somebody was like, oh, it's pulling back. You still like the longs? I was like, dude, I would be adding at 7:30 if I could. Like, I would be taking this long. I'm still loving the longs. That was, if you're playing the home game, 40 points ago. If you're playing the home game, oh, that Rips, he doesn't tell us anything about trades, dude. No, I only walk you through exactly what I'm seeing in real time. Nah, dude. I don't help you at all. 2.2K unfunded. Let's go, Nigel. Up 400. Dude, Geo's up 12 racks, bro. Let's go, baby. Tattooed Grove, how did you do today? Before you leave, let us know. Upside targets, I mean, that was it. I would have exited. That upside sweep was my target. That's why we exited. Right there. Boo-doo-doo. Oh, ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, 206,000 now. Oh, dude, 269 giggity. Fun. News in 2 minutes. You got that right. That is correct. We get the Michigan sentiment. I could see this coming right back down on a bad enough Michigan sentiment 5 to 10 year or even 1 year. If 1 year creeps up, my goodness. Trade my prop or nothing. I ain't got to trade nothing. This is one of those things that I remembered too that I don't really like doing is like jumping from prop to prop to prop to prop to prop. It's just like kind of annoying, but whatever. Nice work there, Steve. Let's go, baby. Dude, Tattoo Grove, you killed it. 443 bucks, 3 PAs. That's $1,500 going into the weekend. Nice job, buddy. Niles up 22K in props. Nice. Hopefully me being live is helping. I have a good setup for wealth charts, but the copy trading's not working at all right now, so it's unusable for me, unfortunately. So what can I do? Michigan sentiment, just a few seconds here. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Buckle up! Two-tenths higher than expected for Michigan confidence. What's the inflation read? Ooh, lower. The 5 to 10 year came in lower. Lower. 62.25. Looking at that upside target now in the S&P 500. It's looking to sweep at the 62.25 in the S&P's. Looking at taking out the current year high as well in the NAS. We are seeing some booling to the north side here. There it is, new high. 62.25 there in the S&P's for Sheezy's. It's trying for it. There's not even that many contracts there. Yeah, there you go. Just drove right through them. Like a bus. You love it, Nick. I know you do. You love it, dog. You like it, you love it, you want some more of it. So yeah, we're holding here at 780s. I mean, 900s are not out of reach for today if it continues to keep booling to the north side here. Sneaky music I could do without here. There we go, that's better. So again, Michigan confidence came out higher than expected. 1 year inflation coming in at 5% versus 5.1 and 5 to 10 at 4% versus 4.1. So both strong reads across the board there. $1K a day is balls deep in longs. Nice. Don't get them caught. Don't get your balls caught. A little bit of consolidation up here. Let's see if... Where my TPT at? There we go. I don't know why I can't copy trade. I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna try one more thing. Let's see. Oh, I have to add an instrument. Okay. Done. I added an instrument now. That's probably what it was. That's kind of weird. That's embarrassing. All right, we can copy trade again, I think. Watching on this pullback. It was operator error. Yay, we're copying. Look at that. See, we're now copying. Cool. That's nice. I would like to see this thing pull back a little bit, ever so slightly. And it's not, unfortunately. Some liquidity there at 92. Let's see on this pullback. Adding again. Just dance with me, baby girl. I like pullbacks right now. I like any and all pullbacks. Bookmap froze at that pullback to 787 though. Kind of annoying. Nice work. You're up 1K on your new straight to funded. Did you use code RIPS though? That's the question there. Did you use code RIPSY? Where's the flatten? Oh, there we go. All right, cool. There we go. We made $10,000 in wealth charts. Cool. We're the greatest of all time to ever do it. Oh, I don't learn anything watching a stream. He's the worst, man. Okay. Sorry. I don't know what more you want from me. I was confused. I took a short there. You weren't clear enough telling me to long it. Okay, sure. No, I like pullbacks, dude. Pullbacks are healthy. Don't be shy. Dude, pullbacks are great. You're getting a discount. You're getting a discount, dude. All right, everybody, let's go over to Kick. Let's do it. Let's all go over to Kick, okay? Folks on YouTube, let's hang out and Kick. I'm probably gonna stream for like 2 more hours on Kick. Cause why? Cause you, that's why. Okay? Nah. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube. I'll see you over on Kick. Bye. Have a good weekend. Don't drink and drive. Be safe. Have fun. Be good. I'll see you on